Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. What is up, William? Absolutely. Happy Super Bowl Eve to everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you who are tuning in to try to get things rolling here with the breaks on Saturday night, two in a row. So I don't necessarily plan on shifting, but that's just the way the cookie has crumbled the last 2 weeks. So, hey, Carrie, good to see you in the chat. Do feel free to interact. Its stream should be coming through for both YouTube and Facebook. We'll get rolling here in about 2 minutes once we get to the top of the hour. What's up, Brock? Hey, EJ. Hey, Eric. All right. While y'all are coming in, so right now we've just got two breaks on tap for tonight. We've got the 33 Goudey mixer break, and the 33 Goudey Bill Terry giveaway. So still 9 spots left in that uh, Skybox Metal Universe 1999 football box. So 9 spots left in that. If it sells out in the next, um, 20 minutes, we'll break that tonight. But if not, we'll hit it up next week on our next broadcast. Hey, James. Absolutely. So yeah, giveaway will be after the mixer break. What's up, Astros fan? So it's not too late to get in. Do make sure you can interact in the chat though, because you do have to interact in the chat to claim the Bill Terry. So it's not just whoever. It's not just whoever comes out of the random YouTube comment picker. You got to be here and interact in the chat to claim it. So last time, I don't know, we had what, 4 or 5 people who didn't claim, so they didn't win. Um, I'll give you a little bit, but because there is just a little bit of lag between, well, it's not really lag, but there's just a little bit of delay between me talking and you hearing, and then having a second to respond in the chat. So, what's up, Chris? And Chris, Michael, EJ, good stuff. All right, but without any further ado, we are at the top of the hour. It is 9 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone, so we're going to get rolling. What's up, Andrew? Claiming now doesn't count. You gotta be here at the end when we do the giveaway. Triple Chris's, triple Chris's. Um, what's up, HP? Good stuff. Um, we will I'll do a quick rundown of how we do things and then we'll get started. So let's see, let me get this over here. So we do use random.org's list randomizer for all our randomization purposes. But however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you're getting. So if you bought, 1 spot, you get 1 card. If you bought 3, you get 3. We did have a max of 3 per person in this break, so um, just to give everybody a chance, that one did sell out. I didn't have to lift that, so thank you all for buying into that one. Um, there's a ton of really cool cards in here. Um, well, the checklist is set just like it was in the break listing, so um, whoever's name comes out in spot number 1 gets the Bingo. Ah, I meant to look up how you say his name. I can't remember. Anyways, whoever comes out in spot 12 gets Bill Dickey. whoever comes out, spot number 38 gets Joe Cronin, and so on. Um, since there are only 150 cards, I will go slow enough for you all to see every card live on the broadcast. I'll only show you the biggest hits. Most of those are bolded. I think I put a few more in here that aren't bolded, but that's the way things go. Now we'll shuffle that list here in just a minute, but first you got to help me decide how many times we're going to randomize it. Okay, so uh, give me numbers between or including 3 and 7. Between or including 3 and 7. Third number in the chat is how many times we will randomize this list. While I wait on those numbers to roll in, congrats to Gary Mills 2121 for winning the free spot in this break. That was on, I believe he was on Twitter. So Burl Sports, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Appreciate everybody for participating in those giveaways. They aren't just altruistic. They do help spread the word about the breaks. Little self promotion. So it also helps the you know algorithm wizards to show you my content more frequently when you interact with them. So all that is good. But hey, some people do get free spots. Um, give away a free spot in every break I do that's 100 spots or more, and some that are less. So 5 it is. Thanks for everybody for putting those numbers in there. So third number in the chat was 5. So we'll randomize this list 5 times. Good luck, everybody. And for sure, I totally get it, Jeff. $100 a card is nothing to sneeze at. And so there's some decent Hall of Fame action in here. You've got 2 massive cards with Ruth and Gehrig, and so whoever gets those is going to be thrilled. Thrilled. Um, Obviously, some other Hall of Famers that nobody's going to sneeze at to take home, but definitely higher price points not for everybody, but uh, excited to have the opportunity to land some cool cards for somebody. All right. So here we go. Good luck. Got that list copied. 5 randoms coming up. So here's 150 names in our list. That's a good thing. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So got Brian on top. Got Justin Atwood on bottom. All right. So I shall make this wider, this narrower, this narrower. All right. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and hide the condition. It's in the listing, so if you're curious, you can go check that out. It'll also be in the full results when I post them for you to go back and reference if you like. All right, make this smaller so we don't see too much at once. Card number 1, always condition sensitive. Carries a little bit of a premium in any condition for that reason. So Brian Yacker taking home the Benny, card number 1. Babe Herman goes to Justin Atwood. Not quite the right Babe for you, Justin, but it's a Babe. Herman, solid player, actually, if I recall. Again, want to go slow enough where we can see some hits. See where your name pops up. Bill Dickey's coming in next. If you watched that giveaway video and didn't just skip to the giveaway part, you saw some other Ruth cards. Those will likely be in future breaks. So, uh, you know, one Ruth, one Gehrig pulled the price point all the way up to $100. So didn't want to go much higher than that. Um, nice Bill Dickey there for you, Joseph. But yeah, so look for those other Ruths in future pre-war breaks. This Bill Terry goes to Doug Mazeppa. And if you are just tuning in, we are going to do that giveaway Bill Terry, which is over here, as soon as we finish up this mixer break. Paul Wayner. Going to Joseph Stanton. All right, first graded card of the breaks coming up next with Jimmy Fox, SGC 1. Jimmy Fox goes to Angelo. Nice hit, Angelo, on the Fox. Yes, Bill Terry is in the Hall of Fame. Um, if I remember right. Yeah, yeah. He's in the Hall of Fame. Um, 50 plus war. I'm just messing with y'all. I pulled it up on the other screen. It's 56 war. Um, th career 341 batting average. Tony Lazzari here going to Don McIntosh. 154 home runs for Bill Terry. So pretty pretty solid for the day. Al Simmons is our next Hall of Famer. I didn't bold him, but he goes to Jonathan Herzina. Sorry, Jonathan, if I mispronounced your name. Um, do apologize. Feel free to correct me in the chat. I always love being corrected. Eddie Collins. Oh, there you go, Jeff. Went in 54. Eddie Collins is up next. What's up, Derek? Collins is 42. He's going to Kevin Casper. Yeah, Lazzari. He was a big part of that Yankees lineup, which was obviously nuts. Jim Bottomley, card 44, goes to Andrew Goldman. Bottomley. Frankie Frisch, he's 49. Going to Jeffrey Gahn. Lefty O'Doul, he's 58. Going to Brian Smith. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Lefty was recently elected to the Hall. Wait, Hoyt? Going to Douglas Meyer. Hoyt is one of the horizontal cards in the 33 Goudey set, which is always fun. Joe Cronin goes to David Mowat. Burley Grimes goes to Marty Wisbinski. Sorry, Marty, if I mispronounced your last name, but congrats on the Burley Grimes there. Mickey Cochran, he is 76. See, I don't want to go too fast because we might miss some here. Cochran goes to Lawrence Span. Lawrence Span. There's Cochran for you. For your Philadelphia Athletics. Red Faber. He's card 79. Not in the break, but in the set. Going to Joseph Cerullo. So overall, the 33 Goudey set is 239 cards if you don't count the Lajoie. Since technically it was printed in 34, I don't count it. Tris Speaker goes to Jeff Williams. SGC 1 here on the speaker. So some creasing and a mark on the back is the reason for the grade. Travis Jackson. But yeah, out of those 239 cards, a decent number of players have multiple cards. Obviously, Babe Ruth has 4. Lou Gehrig has 2. Same pose, which, you know, I wouldn't have minded a little variety. Travis Jackson goes to Rich Anton. Jackson presents really well, just ever so slight of a mark on the back. And it is pencil. I mean, if you're so inclined, take one of those art erasers, you might be able to gently remove it if that doesn't bother you. Earl Combs goes to John Dobe. Earl, part of that Yankees club. Manouche. Good deal of staining here on the Manouche. Goes to Chris Battaglia. But hey, he's a Hall of Famer. Here's one of the nicer cards in the break. Joe Cronin, card number 109. This one's SGC 3. Just really gorgeous color. It comes out so clearly on these cards that have solid registration like this Cronin. Um, they really are works of art. So Cronin here is 109. Goes to Sheldon Mowat. Nice hit there for you, Sheldon. Welcome to the breaks. Yeah, the Cronin did not see a single bike spoke, although, you know, he was handled a decent bit. You know, he's a SGC 3. Um, but hey, little love, it's all good. Goose Goslin goes to Greg Ritzer. There you go on the Goose. Washington Senators, card 110. Rabbit Moranville, who came up in the chat earlier. There we go. inducted 1954 with Bill Dickey into the Hall of Fame. There he is, spot 117, going to Greg Cutrice. Uh, mentioned earlier, so we've seen two different Cronins. We've seen now two different Bill Terrys. So this one's card 125, more of a portrait shot. SGC Authentic. You can see a little short top to bottom. Um, no real evidence of trim, so they just said minimum size not matte. So Bill Terry portrait styles, card 125. Again, gorgeous color on this card. Going to Kevin Casper. Nice card there for you, Kevin. All right, Fred Lindstrom. Oh, forgot he's in one of these. They just make the glare even worse. I struggle with glare enough as it is. All right, Lindstrom. Card 133. SGC2. Going to Dave Boxey. Really nice and clean on the Lindstrom as well. Registration's not quite as good. I don't know if you can see just where the lines don't quite line up with both colors. So that's what we're talking about with registration. The cards were printed like with color passes, so you know, blue and white and pink and red. I don't remember the colors. I'm I'm not that good. Most of them are lined up well, but the blues just shifted a little bit. You can see. So the lines of his hat don't line up with the white. Or maybe it's the white that's off. But anyways, one of the two. Right. We're getting close to Mr. Ruth. Getting very close. Pinnock first. Right. Pinnock goes to John Venturini. Again, another Yankee. All right. Ruth's up next. It's card number 144, batting pose. The other Ruth cards in the 33 Goudey set are much closer up. So this one's, kind of gives you the broad perspective, which I kind of like. Card 144 in the set. PSA 1. Let's see who takes home a Babe Ruth. Whew. Chris Gongi. Huge hit, Chris. Saw you in the chat earlier. It's okay if you need to scream and run around the living room first before you chat back at us, but congrats on adding Mr. George Herman Babe Ruth to your collection. Gorgeous stuff. Leo DeRocher goes to Joe Mordini. There he is. There he is. All right. Up next, another big one. Card 160. Lou Gehrig. Um, if you're ever curious, around different pieces of authenticity, how to tell on these 33 Goudeys. Gehrig is the first one I ever really learned on. If you zoom in, his bat always extends just a little bit. It kind of fades into that white border. Um, a lot of your reprints, the bat cuts off even with the blue, and a lot of times the button on his hat will be cut off. So just a few little tidbits. All right, refocus here. But 33 Goudey Gehrig, card 160. See who takes home a loot. No way. Chris, that is nuts, man. That is nuts. Chris just is gonna sweep you guys. Oh my goodness. Two massive cards to add to Chris's collection. I am speechless. Dude, that's nuts. Man, I remember 3 or 4 years ago we had a guy who hit it was a 54 break and he hit both the Aaron and the Ernie Banks and it was nutty. Yeah, I mean, Chris, you can't do much better. You can't do much better. Oh man, that's crazy. Let's see where the rest of these Hall of Famers go. We got a good, most of the graded cards are in these last 50 spots. I think we've seen 6 graded cards so far. We got another eight or so to go, 8 or 9. Man, that's nuts. Congrats, Chris, for real. Another Gosselin, this is SGC 1.5. There you go, Derek. Yeah, Chris, we're open to lottery numbers or any particular prop bets you like for tomorrow, any leaning one way, Chiefs, Eagles, what you got for us? Love this Gosling card, by the way, just one of the most colorful cards in the 33 Goudey set. It's card number 168. Going to Josh Bailey. Nice hit there, Josh. Love that Gosling card. That's one I actually should add to my personal collection that I've not added yet. I'll show you really quick something else you see sometimes on the back of uh, 33 Goudeys. You rarely see this on reprints, but that's the light print here that kind of mirrors what's on the front. So some people think of that as color bleed. It's not actually bleeding through the card. It's wet sheet transfer. So imagine cards like this with tons early on the printing cycle, tons of ink. Um, so when those sheets were stacked on top of each other and it was a little wet, they printed fronts first. So kind of behind the green, you have just the lightest transfer of the front image of the card. So it kind of looks like a ghost of the front in some ways. But uh, you'll see that sometimes, not always, with 33 Goudeys. So, but if it's there, it's not usually there on your reprints, but it's not always there on your authentic examples. Ogden, this one again measured just a hair small, I suppose. It fills the holder nicely, so I'm not exactly sure where it was small, but 174. Corey Baggett. Oops. Gets that Ogden that's authentic. Another Manouche, 187. This one's got some good wet sheet transfer because of this red front, I remember. Manus goes to Sheldon Moat. So Sheldon's your second hit, so congrats. But look at all that red on the back and kind of the ghost image of Manouche. It's cool. Hornsby, no slouch. Hornsby goes to Dorian Kohler. SGC1 here. Hornsby won a couple of Triple Crowns. Took home a World Series, over 300 home runs. Ridiculous batting average. 358 batting average. 434 on base percentage. Career numbers, folks. Hornsby a little underappreciated. Both both Hornsbys in the set are really cool cards. Joe Cronin again with just gorgeous registration. One of my favorite cards. My collection I've got. I think it's a 4.5 that the the registration's really sharp like this too. Um, this really pops off the card when they're registered well like this. Cronin's 189 going to Robert Bernice. We are nearing the end. Don't go anywhere because we are going to do that giveaway for the Bill Terry here in a minute. So you're kind of your last call to enter that giveaway. I did post the video link earlier in the chat. If you've not entered that yet, go comment on that video I linked to earlier because I will use a random comment picker. And it does have a stadium background on the Cronin, which I'm a sucker for. Avril, Earl, SGC2 goes to Jason Gasick. Rick Farrell goes to Roy Ledbetter. So you can see here, this is a good example of when the registration's off again. So you can see that the brown was shifted up, so the silhouette's a little funky. Kind of makes him look like he's got second set of eyes. I don't know if you can tell that. There we go. But yeah. Nice little print anomalies are always fun. Oh, cool. 100 messages in the chat. Thanks, guys. Snohomish. Didn't know that. Yeah, zombie. Zombie Rick Farrell. Gabby Hartnett goes to William Conway. You saw William in the chat earlier, so there's the Gabby. Always like the old school catcher mitts when they pop in. I'll pop into cards. Like, it's good stuff. So there's Hartnett. Mel Ott. This Ott is card 207. Mel Ott, another guy that we forget about too often. 500 home run club, over 300 career batting average. Mel Ott going to Angelo. Second hit for you, Angelo. Nice break, man. Um, SGC 1.5 on the Ott. Arky Vaughn. Let's see here. There he is. Okay. Arky goes to Brian Resnick. Floyd Arky Vaughn for your Pittsburgh Pirates. Lefty O'Doul. Nice little portrait shot. Absolutely, Matt. I didn't pull up any Arky stats, but feel free to pop them in there. What you appreciate about him. SGC 3 here on the O'Doul. Going to Lawrence Span. So nice, Lawrence. I don't remember your name from previous breaks, but I don't remember everybody until you've been here for a minute. But congrats. Second time I've said it tonight. Always a good thing when I'm noticing your name. Vergez is graded as well. SGC 3. Nice perspective on this card. Um, just like the distance and the shadows. Um, but SGC 3, so it's a nice clean example too. Going to Nathan Lindgren. All right, and the last hit we'll look at is Carl Hubble. He's the last card we got too, 150. So Carl Hubble, card 234, SGC 2.5, going to Justin Atwood. Pretty card. A little wet sheet transfer on that one too. Just, man, you gotta love the 30s for cards. Gotta love the 30s. Hubble, fantastic pitcher, 3,500 innings pitched, 1,600 strikeouts, 250 plus wins, 68 WAR, 33 saves for good measure. Good stuff. All right. Love the 33 Goudeys. Now, don't go anywhere. Get the random YouTube comment picker up. I forgot to. Okay, that's the one I used last time, so let's use it again because it worked. All right. Okay. So I put that in here, put the link in here. We want to filter duplicates. You can't just comment over and over again. Oof, 78 WAR. There you go. I didn't know, Matt. Is that Archivon I'm assuming you hit me with? Let's see. We're not going to include replies. No specific text. No, no. Yeah, remove winner if after the draw. Okay. 11. Now, I'm going to go grab that link I pasted earlier. Copy link address. All right, I'm going to shift this a little. Everybody's all right. Here we go. Yeah, good luck, everybody. So this is the giveaway for the Bill Terry 33 Goudey, based on the video that went up earlier this week. We'll do the random YouTube comment, and Give you a decent amount of time, 20, 30 seconds to comment in the chat that you're here, and then if you're not, then we'll move on to the next person. So, good luck. Drum roll, and here we go. So we got 81 comments, and start. Shane Stevens. All right, Shane, you in here, man? Oh, can't look at the clock there. Look at it over here. See what you got, Shane. Nicholas with the preemptive chat. Um, so yeah, if you're watching the video, go ahead and subscribe, and while you're here, um, that is one of the goals this year is to get the YouTube subscribers up, trying to post a little more content. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button so you get notified. Gonna post some more giveaways as we go, and graded card reveals, and show off some cool stuff. All right, let's see. No, nothing from Shane yet. Yeah, Gongi didn't win that one. Um, let's see. All right, here we go. Next random. Pick another winner. Good luck again, people. Good luck again. And start. Michael Glumac. See what we got, Michael? You in the chat, man? Um, the wide-oriented cards. You mean the horizontal ones? I'm curious now, Michael. I like horizontal cards too. I showed the white Hoyt earlier. Not a ton of horizontals in 33 Goudey. I'm trying to think. Hoyt is comes to mind. There's a Hubble, and hey, Michael, nice man. So congrats on the Bill Terry. Get to add that one to your collection, and if your shipping address is the same as your last break order, I'll just send it there. If it's different, shoot me an email, burl@burlsports.com. And that's it, man. That's all I got for tonight. We'll have another giveaway to go up in probably Tuesday or Wednesday, and then got a 63 baseball set break next weekend, followed up by or combined with 55 Bowman football. So that'll be the first time we've broken that one, and good fun. Oh, and also still 9 spots left in the 99 Skybox Metal Universe football box. So every spot gets the contents of a pack. So we'll break that one next weekend too. Appreciate each and every one of you. Um, 64 baseball should be coming up if I can get those cards back from grading. So that's why I pushed it. Is that grading order took a little bit longer? So 64 should be soon. And go Eagles, go Chiefs. Hopefully everybody plays a clean game, stays healthy, and we all get to have some fun watching football. And that's all I got for tonight. Have a great rest of your Super Bowl weekend. And this is Burl.